Hello students, welcome to your biology class. As you know, we started our chapter that is human reproduction. Now let's start with the male reproductive system. So today we will discuss about male reproductive system. Male reproductive system. First of all, we will write all the names of the primary and secondary sex organs of the male. Then we will discuss about each one by one. Let's start. The first organ of the male reproductive system is testis. Testis is known as primary sex organ. It is also known as primary sex organ. प्राइमरी सेक्स ऑर्गन है तो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट फंक्शंस भी यही परफॉर्म करेगा. इट डू इंपॉर्टेंट फंक्शंस लाइक इट्स इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ गैमेट that is sperm in the case of male, and it also responsible for the secretion of sex hormones. It secretes sex hormones and it forms male gametes. So this is a function of testis. This is the primary sex organ. With the primary sex organ, some another organs also work with to complete all the functions of reproductive system. Let's see what are these. They are known as secondary organs or secondary sex organs. Out of this, the first secondary sex organ is epididymis. Epididymis. This is one secondary sex organ which is present in the case of male. Next one will be seminal vesicle. Seminal vesicles will be here. Next, prostate glands. These are the some glands which play very important role in the human reproduction system. Prostate gland. Next, one more gland is there, that is Cowper's gland. And with these glands, some important ducts are also present. So here we have to write the name of some ducts also, which is very important for male reproductive system. The ducts which are present here is vas deferens. This is the duct which carry the sperms out of the testis, vas deferens, and next second duct will be urinogenital duct. Urinogenital duct. Why we call it urinogenital duct? इसका ये जो नाम है, ये नाम क्यों पड़ा? Urinogenital means this duct is carrying urine as well as genital secretion, that is semen. Both of these liquids can be carried by this duct. That's why it is known as urinogenital duct. And after that, the last external genitalia in the case of male, that is penis. The penis is the external genitalia and is a muscular part of the male reproductive system which is responsible for the insemination of male gametes inside the female body. So this is about the overview of all the parts of the male reproductive system with its primary sex organ and then secondary sex organ. Now we will start with the testis. Testis, which are known as important primary sex organ in the case of male. These are the primary sex organ in the case of male. Here two testes are present and they are oval in shape. Shape जो होती है वो oval होती है and size is very small. They are 4 to 5 centimeter long. In the case of male, two testes are present and these testes are oval in shape and size is 4 to 5 centimeter long. Both these two testes are not present in the abdominal cavity. In the case of human being, the testes are present outside the abdominal cavity in a small, thin pouch-like structure. That pouch is known as scrotal sac. The pouch in which the testes are found are known as scrotal sac. And this is the sac which kept the testes. Earlier, during the time of fetus development, जब embryo formation हुई है, fetus develop हो रहा है, at that time the testes are present in the abdominal cavity. But as the male reproductive organs start forming, then testis comes out the abdominal cavity and they descends towards this sac, that is the scrotal sac. तो पहले डेवलपमेंट तो abdominal cavity में ही होती है, बट उसके बाद टेस्टिस जो होते हैं वो शिफ्ट हो जाते हैं in this thin pouch or sac-like structure, that is scrotal sac. This scrotal sac is found outside the abdominal cavity, and here we can see with the diagram that two testes two testes are present in this scrotal sac. So here two testes are present in scrotal sac and these two testes are separated by scrotal septum. ये यहाँ पे जो हमने स्ट्रक्चर बनाई है that is scrotal septum. Scrotal septum which kept these testes separate from each other. One testis will be present here. एक testis यहाँ होगा and another testis will be present here. These testes are present in the scrotal sac. This is the scrotal sac. This sac will be filled by a tissue. And here is the coelom is present. That is the coelom. And that coelom is filled by the tissue. And name of the tissue is hydrocele. Hydrocele. So hydrocele tissues are present in the scrotal sac. In between these two testes, one in each sac is present. This is complete scrotal sac, but one is present here. So this hydrocele, within the hydrocele, these testes are present. Now in the scrotal sac, these testes are need to be kept fixed. या ऐसा नहीं है कि एक sac के अंदर दोनों testes ऐसे present रहेंगी that they can be moved. No, they can't be moved. They are fixed in the scrotal sacs and they kept fixed by some tissues, and this tissues is known as gubernaculum. इस tissue का जो नाम है that is gubernaculum. And here this scrotal sac is present outside the abdominal cavity, and this scrotal sac is get attached with the abdominal cavity by a cord-like structure. That cord is known as inguinal canal. Here one canal is present which hold the scrotal sac outside the abdominal cavity, and this cord is known as inguinal canal. So inguinal canal is here which kept it fixed with abdominal cavity because they are outside the abdominal cavity, so they need to be fixed. This scrotal sac is kept fixed with abdominal cavity by inguinal canal. With this inguinal canal, one more structure is there, that is spermatic cord. Spermatic cord भी यहाँ पे present रहता है जो इस scrotal sac को arrange करके रखता है, fix करके रखता है abdominal cavity के बाहर. And by this spermatic cord, the blood vessels and the ducts comes out. So this is one more structure. Inguinal canal and spermatic ducts are present to fix the scrotal sac outside the abdominal cavity. And inside the scrotal sacs, gubernaculum is here, which is responsible to fix the testes with this scrotal sac. So यहाँ पे ये attach रहेंगे gubernaculum के साथ. Okay. Now here we need to know that why they यहाँ पे ऐसी need क्यों पड़ी? Why it is required to keep the testis outside the abdominal cavity? Because here is one very important reason is there. Reason is that testis need to be formed, the gametes. Testis का जो main काम है वो है gamete formation करना. And for the gamete formation, testis or for the development of sperm, the temperature which is required, it should be below 2 degrees Celsius below the body temperature. हमारी बॉडी का जो टेम्परेचर है उससे लो टेम्परेचर रिक्वायर्ड होता है so that the testis can form the gametes, that is sperm. So for the sperm formation, the required temperature is below the body temperature and is 2 degrees Celsius below temperature is required, and this temperature is maintained in the scrotal sac outside the abdominal cavity. So we can say that testes are present outside the abdominal cavity in the scrotal sac, and this scrotal sac provide them suitable temperature at which testis can form the gamete, that is sperm. So this is the structure of about the testis. This testis also covered by some layers. The layer which covers the testis is known as, the one layer that covers the testis is known as tunica albuginea. Tunica albuginea. And outside this tunica albuginea, one more layer is also present. एक और layer यहाँ पे present होगी, that is known as tunica vaginalis. So it is also covered by layers. We will discuss about these layers once again in the next portion. That is tunica vaginalis. And from here we can see the anterior view of the testis. Some other part like epididymis, that is the secondary sex organ. This epididymis is present behind the testis. So from the anterior view, we are not able to see the epididymis. Epididymis भी present होता है यहाँ पे, and we can draw it like in this way because it is present behind the testis. So we will draw or we will discuss the complete male reproductive system. After that, here we discussed about the structure, location and situation of the testis and an overview of the all parts of the male reproductive system. Now in the next video, we will discuss the complete structure of male reproductive system. So keep watching, keep studying and keep learning. Thank you.